Forgot how to say words. Business is not a football game, and it's not a war either. We're going to take a little deeper dive as to what exactly I mean by this. If you want to just read the compacted version in the article, there is a link accessible to you. Okay, why isn't business a football game? It seems like a great analogy. You're trying to score a touchdown, right? You're trying to get that customer. What's happening here is that it's very insular. It's very focused on the company. And what you want to do is be focused on the customer. I know you think you're focused on the customer, but statistics say otherwise. The International Institute for Management Development in Switzerland said that 63% of the executives said that understanding customers and acting on that understanding is critical. Really? 63%? That's it? Now here's where it gets crazier. 63% said that understanding the customers was critical, but only 24% had a customer-led approach to running their companies. Most companies say that helping the customer, serving the customer is their number one job. But customers don't feel that way. Why? Because you are stuck in the mire of your internal stuff. You're talking about yourself. You're not solving their problems. And that's where the football or the army analogy starts to go awry. Let me give you an example. YouTube, the thing you're watching me on right now. YouTube has done something really interesting in the last few months. You're right in the middle of watching the video and then...
New Old Gold Filter Kings. This new filter actually steps up.
What the heck was that? That was an embedded commercial that hits right in the middle of your favorite YouTube video. Now, this is a brilliant move for YouTube. They're gonna make money. They can charge a premium. I mean, you can't get away from it. You're right in the middle of the video, and they can charge a great amount of money. And people who produce videos are gonna get some extra money by putting those in there. But it's a terrible customer experience. Horrible. So whatever they might gain in revenue, they lose in customer trust. Here's another example. You drive to McDonald's, you roll the window down, and a recorded voice comes out of the speaker that says, "Hi, have you tried our new McFrappa Big Macachino something something today? It's only $3. Order when you're ready." Again, they're probably going to make some money doing that. They probably have upselled enough customers to make it go, yeah, that was a good idea, and people did buy that McFrappa Big Mac. But here's what's going on for the customer. The customer wants to pull up, order mediocre food, and get it as fast as possible. And I know that thing is only 8 seconds long, but damn it, it is interrupting me getting to the food. I didn't come up here to hear a commercial. The football analogy is also flawed because it implies that there's something to win. That if you beat the competitor, you win something. Or if you hit your goal this month, you win something. But there's really nothing to win. You win when you take care of the customer. There's no trophy, there's no parade, and the customer doesn't care if you beat your competition. The customer is a selfish little snot, and all the customer cares about is himself. Back in the late 1980s, the Harvard Business Review published an article called "What the Hell is Market Oriented?" It's a great title for an article. And what market oriented is being customer oriented. It's just a fancier way to say that. There are a handful of things you can do. You can be product oriented. Let's improve our product. Let's make it a better product, and hopefully they will buy it. You can be sales oriented. Let's train our sales team. Let's give them the tools they need. We'll make a bigger sales team. They'll go out like a football team and just tackle. That's being sales oriented. And there's probably half a dozen other orientations that make sense for businesses, but the one that time and time again works better than all the others is being market oriented, being customer oriented, starting with what it is that they want and need and bringing that back into the company and looking at it that way, so that every single move you make has something to do with helping the customer. So you almost have to put everything through the Herb Kelleher test, when he created Southwest Airlines. The question always was, is what we're about to do going to help make us the low price airline? There are no first-class seats on Southwest Airlines because that would go against being the low-priced airline. You can't get a meal on Southwest Airlines because the meal would increase the price and they wouldn't be the low-price airline. So every decision that they make is from the customer's point of view of, are we making this the low-price airline? Yes, we are. If McDonald's wants to be the fast food restaurant, then don't interrupt my order for 8 seconds and slow me down. The two can't go together. Yes, you'll make a little more money, but you're sacrificing that position that you have in the market of being fast food. And so you have to give stuff up. You have to be willing to let go of stuff. Are you doing the right thing for the customer right now? Or is what you're doing merely to serve your own purposes? The numbers really are overwhelming. The companies that have a customer-centric, a market-oriented approach are the companies that win big. It requires sacrificing some things, but what happens on the other end is massive. You know the story of Nordstrom and Disney and the Ritz-Carlton Hotel and Zappos. You know all of these stories. They went bananas. They went overboard serving the customers. And their critics said, you're going to lose. You are going to lose your ass on this deal. So what's getting in the way of you and the customer? Where is that point of friction, sometimes it's called? Where is that hurdle that I've got to go through? And how do you get that hurdle out of the way? If your own internal policies are stopping your customers from doing business with you, it's not a good policy. What if you were so committed to doing the right thing that you gave people a bonus when they turned customers away? Think about that for a second. Not every business is equipped to help everyone. You're equipped to help these people. So if a customer calls Southwest Airlines and says, I want to book a first-class seat, the obligation of the salesperson is to say, you know what, we don't have those, but I tell you what, we've heard great things about United Airlines. Here's their phone number. We wish you well. Now that's pretty amazing customer service. Salesperson's not going to get a commission or a bonus, but that salesperson should, because she just did what's right for the customer. She just scored a touchdown, and that's the game you're playing.